Hello, my name is Peridot Comet, and we're back with another Clan Wars video. But before we dive on in, if you haven't seen my other video, I have a little surprise. Well, bam! I have a new little model. He looks great. I will not hear any disparaging remarks about him. I worked very hard on him. I am also, for the record, not an artist or anything crazy. So I did my best for a version 1, but it's at least a version 1, and I'm no longer a square. I have evolved. I have improved. So, he is now my little model, and if you don't know the reference, his art style is in the art style of Oxygen Not Included, a little duplicate. It's a game I really enjoy, and I might be posting content for that at some point. But, yeah. So, I have a little model. So, back to the content now. Or is the content. Aha. We're gonna go ahead and battle here. And I think the major changes, so last Clan War was kind of a train wreck. It just kind of is. I've been doing some practicing and some discussion and trying to figure out what I could do better on a couple of things. Things that have changed really is I now have the dragons here. Couple little tweaks I did since my gauntlet a couple of days ago is this guy is off of the death ability. I put this on a death ability, which might be wrong, but it summons a dragon, and if you're doing that strategy, having the additional summon gives him more stats. The reason to not do that is when this gets devoured over and over and over again, if you put it under like a Wormlings or something, then this levels a ton, and then you can play it later and just pump your base team. So I'm going to try this one because I actually have it. This I got randomly. So this might be my play for a few stats type of deal, and it gives me additional devours. So now, and I don't think I'm changing Ma. He was really good. I really enjoyed. He's also the only death Ma that there is, and that's from the Fire and Blood pack. This one didn't do as much, but I think we're leaving him. I could put him on like this. I don't know how this interacts with during turn versus end turn, so we're just gonna leave this here as a scalar. Other changes. So I was trying to limit the amount of death abilities on my dragons to the more specific ones that I want. This guy, Worm. I don't have Worm Reanimator, unfortunately. That would also remove him from the pool when he gets summoned by Drake here. So just a little minor change up, little difference here. I also learned my ninjas just aren't good. I try their best, but I just don't have the right ninjas for that. So I'm not gonna bench them, but I think I'm not gonna try to make them my primary strategy. I've been working on Nords. I think they're in a okay-ish spot to use as a team. And then I have Goblins and Pirates as well working. And then I have Scam, which it's a hit or miss. I'm trying to do that better. We'll try our best today. So I think that's where we're at. I think we're keeping the same teams, but mainly we have a new strategy available to us, and we're going to try not to mess up today. So grab some popcorn, dive on in, and let's see where we start. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? My, like, best teams all in a single thing. I might just ult a 4 out of this. This is such a joke. Okay. As far as my best team, Aztec, I can usually do pretty well. It does take a bit to get the build going, and it's usually I have another build and I transition into it as best I can. And if an altar shows up early, then obviously it works out better for everybody. Goblins are kind of my standby go-to. They trap teams, the poison. That's my strategy. And now I have dragons all in one place. So I think it's probably goblins, if anything. The dragon dies from a defensive point of view to traps and poisons and stuff really easy. So this is probably not a good defensive team as well either. So I think it's probably goblins, and if I can, maybe Aztecs, with as many keywords as I can. So I think if I'm doing dragons or Aztec, I'm taking this. I think this one is not as great for goblins, but maybe it just, I don't know. Maybe we do the thing, the dragons. I don't know. We're gonna take this one. Potentially puts it on dog, and maybe that's where I just lean to say if we happen to get Aztec, that's what we're doing.
The air tingles.
Round one does not look great. Triggering death abilities can be great if we end up dragons here. As far as taking him first, it kind of sucks with this because it's only 2 damage, but it is barrier and multi-strike. So I'm actually, I need him eventually, and maybe I just losing the first couple of turns, which is not great out of 5 rounds. So I think I'm taking this. It gets barrier, multi-strike. Or I take the 3/3. We're taking this. And we're trusting in our hero. It'll get a draw, but I think if we had against a single unit, we win there, right? So now, Trap is not great with this hero either, but I think he didn't go up, did he? I didn't see. I think we're going up here. It's always just the best. And then I think we're taking tempo. I want cost reduction on the shop, but I think it's just tempo because of our hero here. And he devoured not the one I wanted. But we're gonna freeze it now. And then hopefully we'll just chew through a trophy round here, and we can be a lot more greedy. Which means taking that relic versus the cost reduction, because I didn't start with the trap already. And he's not going to die a lot because of my hero here. Gold is great. We're going to need gold for probably several units. I think we're just taking the Heckle here to 6/6 and just be a big guy. I don't think there's any 3. Like, I could take this to start leveling it, but I think just... that's what we're at. So he should start chewing through some stuff. The Heckle, start keeping him alive more, stuff like that. So I think this will get us through trophy. We're just going to keep leveling our shop as aggressively as we can. I think that's just what we want. I might try this. I could also do this, but I'm gonna theoretically only have 2 units on the board the whole trophy round. So the first unit you buy, I might do this just to get some cheap units on the board. We're gonna try that. Nothing golden. And then I could use golden potentially. This should be fine because a barrier hit, but we might take a loss here. Yeah. And that's okay. We're 1 loss in. That last one would have been real nice, though. Equalize or random. I think we're taking random keywords here. So, let's see. I can take... This gives me an Aztec. So I could buy this. Then he will eat it and get bigger. And I get a dragon. I can't really sell anything right now. So I think no, I can't sell anything. So I think we're gonna buy this, sack this. I could sack this to put a keyword on this. Give that, let's see. If it was an ally, also give a keyword. Sacking this. Let's just buy this first and see what happens. For each unit you've played this turn, not each dragon you've played. That gets bigger, so we could roll for a trap unit. Oh, this costs cheaper too. Okay, this is the question. I didn't think about that. We have 2 uses left, so we're trying to make it to 5 as fast as possible. I think we're just trying to flood the board with as much as we can. If I buy this and put it on the field, something gets a keyword. This one getting the keyword would be the worst, but we're not going to roll shop. We could roll shop once and see what we get, but then we can't buy this. But our goal is also not... Like, we're either staying at 3 and 4 for goblins, or we're going to 5 for dragons and stuff, which I think that's where we're at. So, let's just take this. Let's play this. Play this. Sack it. Having multi-strike's not the worst thing to happen. That buffs the team. He's gonna eat that, or this is. Don't need to make anything golden. Why did both get eaten? Oh, both get devoured. I forgot about that. That was, yeah, because it's not only a play, but it's a end of turn devour me. Oh, okay. So we're making the biggest guy, and then we'll devour him and take his stats. But we're going up here. We don't have any devour yet. I'm tempted to take this. This does get lost in combat, though. Having stealth barrier on a Bjorn potentially in the back right corner is so much value, so I think it's just that. Alright, ours got some solid stats on it. Okay. This guy's at 1. Why? His run must have died. Reduce the cost of the shop. I think that's easy take here, and then we reduce shop. No other shop reduction. I can now. The question is, am I buying this and then rolling through? We're probably taking... That just gets eaten up by... I think we're taking Radiant Idol here for the random keywords. So... The question now is... I think I just start rolling for dragons. And then we try to set up. We could try to golden this too. And then... These stats kind of go to waste, but... do end up with a golden. I think we just... I could take this, leveling this, but we're rolling for dragons. There's a Bjorn. I could also take this. So I could... But goldening him is... It's good. It's probably good enough, honestly. This is the question. I can't... Am I buying this, then goldening those? Like, Golden Bjorn's really good. But also my other units being gold is really important. This could give me a good Devour target that I could keep playing over and over again. So maybe I buy this and just put it on the field to start leveling up to tier 5s. Why is that 0? Did I miss something? I'm buying that. Okay, that bug is really annoying. There we go. Alright. This also gets me 2 triple rewards. And... Bupkis. Actual nothing. So we're gonna sell him... Well, let's... Sell him. Buy my triple here. There's Shredder. Okay, so now... Trigger the death ability. I don't need to trigger that death ability. And we'll probably do it on Ma, so let's do this. We might be able to get a triple out of this. So let's actually put this... It just increases every turn. Right? I don't know. We want this to die first. And then we'll try to use... So he had a decent start. It looks like he just died in prelims or something. In trophy room. Not sure what happened, but... Alright. So we know that's basically a free win every time. This will give me another triple. Okay, play, death, get a warhorse. So I think we're just selling this after we start figuring this out. This is just increasing. I forgot about the first refresh being usable. Okay, we're gonna put... I don't want to eat this with Ma yet. But I'm tempted to eat him with Ma and spit him back out. I could put stats on Bjorn that way too. But... Oh, he triggered his death ability twice because of Golden Bjorn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, am I getting rid of this then? And then devour this and start summoning stuff because I have Bjorn and this. And then... well, we definitely want that. Heckle getting stats on everybody is not the worst. I don't dislike that. I think we're gonna play this, sell it. Probably the most useful. We are gonna capture, I think, this. I think. That's where we want it to be. Okay. Then we're gonna do this. Whoa. We want this to die first.
Ordinary bull.
We're gonna do this. We want to get some stats on our guys here. And then we can always pull that out if we need to. And then we're gonna random keyword if we can get like the revive or something on that. He's already got a sizable board. Oh no, he died. That's not good. Him dying there was really bad. Alright, this should be a free win.
A flicker, a whisper, meh.
Okay, that's great for us. Just buying us time. consolidating my stats a dragon, right? So I think we're selling this, devouring this for the triple reward. Is what we're doing here. I know this is more stats, but I think that's what we're doing here.
Oh, this card radiates destiny, my child.
We might be losing one here.
A sacred treasure revealed.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna play that, get our triple here. Still nothing. Take that. We don't need really hunting for
I
very
predicted this.
specific dragons, please. Tempted to take wrong here and just this'll eat something else will eat it, but nah, we roll. We could this also get devoured by one of my dragons here. We also want the devour triggers here. So we could play this, sack it, and then do that, but I think we're just gonna let both of them sack individually. So just digging for our units here. We need to use this. Not looking for keywords yet. Give some stats to the dragons. This might outlive its usefulness here in a minute. So hopefully, because Ma's in the front, he'll get, well, they're not even gonna kill Ma. It wasn't great. Okay, the first reroll. Hit something good, please. I mean, I'm taking him to start my chain. So, that's fine. This gets wormlings. Do we wormlings the Ma? Is the question. We could also... It's not captured. It says summon a plane copy. I don't know if wormlings on this works the way I want it to, but we're gonna try it. Nope, doesn't work the way I want it to. I think we're just selling. Wrong. This will get devoured. Ma's gonna sit here, so this will devour something. So we're gonna sell this. Here, there's nothing. Wrong in play doesn't help. I think we do this, and then we'll have space on the board. Okay, let's see how this does. Killing my Bjorn before anything triggers there. Man, I also haven't found Rue or a second Ma. Maybe I need to push Ma back into the table and the... Alright, we need that. So I think Goblin kind of outlived his usefulness. A revived Goblin here would be fantastic. I don't know if transitioning at this... I don't know. We could, but this... I'm getting into the half problem again. could summon traps, but that doesn't do a whole lot. So I think we're... it does a lot territory. Does not help. Oh, I need crown. I know it's golden, but I think I'm taking this. I think this is where I'm taking. No, I clicked the wrong one. Ah, I am really sad. Okay. So, we're taking out Goblin here. Playing this. God, we have not seen our dragon, have we? I think we're just selling these, and...
This bull? Divine.
Finally.
Absolutely divine.
I might need... The question is now... There's a first altar to show up. He summons him... But I might need to sell wormlings here, and I need to find a second maw. Because this... Yeah, I think I have to find second maw. So... Alright, let's see how this does. I don't think it'll be great. Alright, well, I want to see when this dies, what level the 2-drop is. Alright. It's 2, so it doesn't actually improve anything. Okay, so I might take that back out and use the other one instead. But alright, we need to find maw. We could resummon it here. I need a different maw to eat this, though. So we're at 25 devours. I might eat maw here from... Well, no, because that pumped up team. I'm going to take the devourer because we need it. We're looking for another maw, though. And I can always get it back. Actually, I could devour this. No, I need maw. I need second maw for this to work. Or I need gold of this to devour. No, because I need this under this to get more stats. I think. This is not great run here. Yeah, like, there's no stats on my units. Like, maw being the biggest stat here. But, like, I think we might live here, but, like, our Drake is just... It's not big enough. Ah! And the game's... I mean... This did not work out very well. Okay, there's... I think we're taking this. Because we want a triple here. Okay. I think we are... We just haven't found a second maw yet. We could devour this. And then devour it again. That was great. Okay. Ma? Alright, there's Ma. The question is... I am tempted to just do that to get a unit to sell. So I can get Ma. Is that crazy? And then, I think, put a keyword on this. I would like to golden this, but if I can get revive on that, that's probably... Okay, and now, do we keyword Ma here? I think we do. That's not good for the home team. Might be the best we can do here at the moment. Bjorn diet? Oh my word. Oh my word. Man. I haven't practiced this strategy a lot, so this is definitely feeling very rough, and... I mean, we've golden our units. At anything, we're looking for... How many devours? It's not enough.
Oh,
Not enough.
stars align.
Multi-strike.
And bows
I'm
before
tempted
you.
to swap out that. That's double stats, though. Is there any reason to buy this? Is the real question. I think I'm going for a Devour and then a second Drake. This also gives stats. And I think this is where that 2-drop is... It's just not as good. The one I'm using is just not as good. Because I think this is where I'm like, I need to get stats onto my units so they survive. And that is where I think I am at here. I might buy this just from a...
Not divine, but fine.
There, well, he devours. I don't want that. Let's get some more stats. But... I mean, that was also the reason why we went with this, is to protect him, but he got cleaned up last year. Alright, 4,000 is just not enough, though. It's just not enough. I mean, I'm definitely feeling very rough around the edges with this build, and it's sad that this first one just ate up 3 of my solid teams. Not a lot to say. I think our choices were fine. The tempo was great. Forgot about that. Alright, well, that's round 1. Round 2. Does this change anything? So we're probably... I'm hoping this and this aren't together, and then whatever last one I get is scam build. I think I can make a decent team out of this if it works, and I can make a decent team out of this. And then I can try a scam. So, like, those are my 3 options. I need these 3 not to be together. Is there anything I want to change before we dive into this one? And I don't... I think so. I think my teams are set up. So, let's just dive in. I think that works out, actually. that are tier 3 or lower. I think that's actually pretty good for all of these, but we're going Yetis. And we're gonna go Yetis. We're gonna try to stay on 2 or 3 for Mumchkin. I think we want to get him early.
What a combo.
We're taking that. Is huge. First turn. I think we're taking that. Wow, Barrier's so good. Because he also is gonna get bigger. And yeah, getting essentially a free win here. Love it. I mean, the other one also dealing damage when it dies is great too. So
a bright play.
Leveling up.
I
think we're stealing units, honestly. If we can steal a Mumchkin or something, I think that's great. Cost less coin. Be good. Tempo is fine, but I think our hero's covering that. So I think we just want to steal units, put them into play, and go from there. This guy is probably one of the scariest ones. Yeah, I mean, the draw is... that is literally the best we can hope there. Which, we're still fine. If we win this one, I think we're sitting in a great position. Alright, didn't steal this, but we're fine. Ooh, barrier. Not great for Yetis, though. With Frostbite. This would be great if I can get it on my Frostbite Berserk guy, but not on the Yeti itself. I think we're still taking it. Okay. The question being, I think we're just buying this, putting that into play, hoping for a Munchkin here. Yes! That was huge. Oh, and it's got extra stats. Alright. He does our 3 or lower. I am tempted to sell Yeti here. Buy this and hold it, or put some stats on Yeti here. Because he's not going to stick around long term anyways. So I think we're doing this.
Okay.
This guy can at least level because he gives that gnome to himself. Or a module to himself. So we're firmly out of trophy already. Alright, I need to put him in slot 1. So he always attacks first. I need to level that hurt as much as possible in these early rounds where it's a lot of free attacks. It's terrible. We're going up here. Boost shop. Okay, I need to do a quick check on my Nords. So let's go back home. Yes. Okay, so Mama 5, him 4. We might use him. Might use that if it comes up, but basically we're just trying to triple this and get to Mama as fast as possible and just flood the board with Mama and then Frostbiter a couple of times. This is also good for just getting stats on our stuff. So I think that's where we're at here. So let's get it in.
Oh, hello.
Alright.
Sochi.
I'm not playing these because I want the stats concentrated here. And I don't want them to get any stats. And I don't think we need to. Oh, alright. So here's a lot of free hurt with the 1/1s. Now, 3 hits. Actual tie? I mean, it's still fine. We're at 8. We can't actually lose. Because even if he wins and we're down here, nothing else can get it. So, equalize, big for Yeti. Oh, but that epic bracer for absorb, I think I need this. Put Berserk on Mama. I think that's what I want to do. Because she needs to live as long as possible. So she needs Berserk. Or if I could get ranged on the Frostbite guy, then he can ping my team again and again. We're going up shop here. Pretty easy. We're going gnomes. Or, sorry. I think we're taking War Trinket here, and we're hunting for a 5-drop. Mama. Coins would be great. Just a single coin every turn. Problem is I would have to make sure I sell him before I do that. I think we're going tier 5, discover. We do... Unfortunately, nothing here. Give him a brew so he could just be a big stat stick, which is more than what this guy is doing. This guy also is just kind of a stat stick. I think we're gonna do that. I don't think it's great. Okay, so now we have 1-2 versus 1-1. But I think Discover is still on my shop tier, so I'm gonna wait. I think I've messed that up before, and it's not great. Ooh. Couple of triggers. He did attack first. Berserk, which is fine. So yeah. Alright, we are out of trophy. We're in an okay position. Our board's fine. And we're going up to 5 the first round. So we are taking this. And we are just... Alright. 2 Berserk. Or 2 Yeti. Lord. 2 units. Did not hit... Mama. This would be good. And I think it's what I'm going to take. This one giving 10 HP on a survive. This one's probably just going to stick on the board longer. This one, it might not stick as long. I think it's this as a stat stick. HP to allies is good though. I'm gonna take this. This is just, I think, the right play. I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything. I'm gonna say it again, and because I'm gonna keep messing this up. All right, give me Mama, please. I don't even know. I don't even want to play any of these. I'm tempted to play it for this, but I didn't play any brews. I could. I gained stats in combat. Nothing's giving stats. I don't know. This might be wrong because it's putting stuff in my hand, but I'm tempted to play this and put brews on here. And sell it and then play that. Wait, what gave everything brews? Oh, it gives it everything brews. Okay. Make it bigger. Alright. Nothing? Alright. Yeah, it's like, I need you to... I wonder if I should take this guy off. Problem is he'll wipe out some smaller units and take some aggro, which is probably what we actually need. Keywords. I think it's loss here. I always like this one just because it buys time for you to get your strategy going. We haven't lost yet. We are rolling for Mama. Please give Mama. It's not great. No, we're not buying it. Death. Get a random Yeti. I think we're... Forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. And it worked out. So... I think we're keeping him. He doesn't really serve a purpose. Mama! Yo, alright. Totally worth. I am Giga Brain. Oh, man. I don't need that. I'm not buying a second one. I'm not buying a second one. I'm not buying a second one. Okay. So now we want to do this. Survive on him. It's not terrible. This is where I need the major version, so it shoots both of these. Well, the survive doesn't work with the frostbite, but okay. Actually, now the question is, I need barrier. We're gonna definitely use that. I'm gonna need to sell this. This is gonna shoot this. But I want to keep this in play for now. And then we want to try and get... If we can use this on a second mama, we can golden it, which would be great. These are up front. Just less important. I don't think we're using barrier right now. Or absorb. Like, I think we want to put berserk on this. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's what you want to do. Alright. So that takes 8 hurt. Alright. We need our Yetis to just take as much damage as possible. Scale for us. Alright. Mama. Give me mama.
I foresaw this triumph.
Come on.
I swear.
Don't forget. Give me mama. Not buying... Come on. I could buy a Mumskin and golden it and go for a triple reward, but I think just having Mama would be so much better. Alright. Okay, we're getting some okay-ish stuff going. The overwhelm triggering my multiple Yetis was good for me. Alright. Give me Golden Mama. I want these to scale faster, please. Ooh, return to hand or get a copy of Random Ally. I think it's a copy of Random Ally, because if I can get 2 of these and then shoot 2 on Kickstart, it just does mean I need to sell this. Probably need to sell these 2, and then I'd be happy with getting whatever. This one is fine. I don't think he's doing a whole lot. Give me a mama, please. I'm tempted to go for the triple reward here. Okay, I think we're gonna sell these 2. That does give us 2 more rolls, but I think it's sell these 2, go for a copy, and then we might put barriers on. I don't think that's... It takes the barriers off, though. So, I'm kind of hoping for, like, barrier on him. And, like, it's just not a great one with Yetis. And I acknowledge that. So, I think we're selling him. And I think we're going for the copy. Drum roll! It's a Yeti. So, this is now a waste. Because I landed... I think we just gotta roll past. There's the mama.
Oh,
there we go. Alright. Okay, so we got an extra... Okay, so here's actually the question. If I put barrier, I can get barrier on him. Now that I've picked mama up, this is actually the perfect time to do this. So I know that that's not great. I needed literally that unit, please. So now we're trying to find ways to make our... Pure doesn't do anything, right? Every damage for every unit we create an enemy. He's just not doing anything because everything is large and in charge. Taking that? I don't think it does anything because we don't have any death ability. Because we don't have the scheming functions. Actually, yeah, I just don't have the 3-drop. I don't have the scheming one. I have only the menacing. So I think we're putting him into play. Next turn, we are hunting for Berserk to put on Mama here. Oh, that works out fine. I don't actually want Bjorn on the field. Yeah, I mean, barrier's not great, but it could take a shot or something, so I don't think there's a reason to get rid of it, but do we buy and then absorb? Berserk here. Let's take a look at what we have for other units, because I would like to get additional keywords if I can. So we have gnomes. Keywords, wink, no flying or anything, so nothing from them. Here we're looking at, I think range and cleave is, this would be, I would love to get range and cleave from this into my guy here. Maybe I just need to do that. That actually might be the better play. I think that might actually be the better play. So we have, because I don't think they're bringing anything to the table either. Yeah, they got nothing. Okay, so it's range and cleave, I think is where we're at here. So I think, I don't know, maybe this is wrong.
Step into the
but this
the
attacking,
gods are watching.
I don't know. You can correct me in hindsight, but I think that's where we're at. I think it's getting this to shoot it is about the equivalent. We're gonna take a second one here. We're gonna get rid of this Bjorn. We don't want to take this because we're trying to get this. That actually would fill the other slot. That is also an accept. I need to triple this, but I think this is also acceptable for shooting stuff down. First 2 times, yeah. I think he... This one's kind of not doing anything. I think I'm actually going to do this. It's... That, actually, having barrier on that, I think his survive is fine. Bjorn doesn't do anything here. Nothing for absorb. We could do this to hurt. I think we're putting this on the battlefield. Or do we go for the hurt leveling? Hurt is so much better. I want to level. I think we're doing this. Because it's on attack, which means I need to move this here. And these are also getting levels from my hero, which is very helpful. That's not great for the home team. Alright, now we just need our golden yetis to take as much damage as possible. The shoot here, getting us some extra stuff. Draw is fine. Oh, I thought I was like, did everyone die? Wow. It's like, ugh. A shop of my tier, which would be... Oh, there he is. That's a 4-drop. That's a tier 4. That's lovely. I think giving everything 6x is absolutely what we want here. Yeah. 2 of these doing this. Oh, man. No, I think I take this because this getting shot twice on yeah, twice. So automatically shoots it. Yeah. I mean,
Whoa. This is no.
So we're doing this, get our triple, which I don't know what we're even looking for here. He might be fine, but really we're looking to triple this and this. And we're also looking for our absorb. Range cleave one time, please. I'm actually tempted to do this to put some stats here. How much do you put? 3? Nah, we need range. We need range cleave. We have it in the pool. We know what we want. What was my second one? Yeah. So I think we're just doing this now. This is probably going to be our board. So I think we're just giving everybody 3. Ooh, Yetis. Oh, their board is so much better than ours. That having overhaul, taking that out was big, but I need my Yetis to take some damage here. It wasn't a lot of leveling, but we did win. Not a lot of leveling. Alright, please. We have like a couple rounds left. I could put taunt on something. I think we still want to triple this and then probably put this guy in the corner. So to give him stats. Come on. I just need you to show up once. This eating our money here is not great, but I think... is there a kickstart? I don't know if I have a kickstart. No, not on Nords. We're not looking for a specific Yeti. We're looking for non-Yeti. Barrier, I could have eaten a barrier too. Is that crazy? Call me maybe? He doesn't need to be there. This I do want to die. Alright, I don't need taunt. I don't want taunt on him. I want ranged. Yeah, this is really annoying, but he is dying to this. He still eats it though. This is fine. Kill as many eddies as possible. Please kill the guy in the back. Please kill the guy in the back. I guess it's probably the equivalent of 8 damage and 7, but it does pump and then create space. I mean, he pumps himself, but yeah, I mean, effectively, this gives my 8 damage everywhere, which is better. So, like, this is equivalent. Okay. It's not permanent, but it is a Yeti. Are we looking for anything else? We've golden him. He's a 4-drop, but we're really looking for range. We want range. I hope I haven't rolled past it at some point. Ayo, we found it. Okay. I want you. And we got a Yeti and multi-strike. Dude, that jump was huge. Oh man, I'm so pumped. Let's go. That was huge. Getting the multi-strike from this guy, even though there's only half as many in the pool. Oh, okay. Okay. Things are looking up. We don't even have any kickstart. I'm like, replacing this with that doesn't actually do anything. But oh, stealing taunt. Actually, stealing taunt is not the worst thing. This is equivalent to a single shot on the Munchkin. I am going to actually play this for that. Oh, that was huge, man. All right, so he has... All right. We're doing the thing. mean, our team is we're doing the thing. I don't know if it's good. Like, our stats aren't huge by any means, but like, as far as what we have available to us, like, I think this is doing the job. Is there anything else we want to fill this 6th slot? It honestly might just be stealing taunt here and then letting this guy shoot whatever he wants. That might be it. A second mama, you have my attention. To an enemy. This is definitely a...
Jaguar claws, eagle wings. What power.
I mean, it's just... Okay. I'm gonna say this out loud. It's just more Yetis. I think for Clan Wars, this is probably more relevant. Because stealing all the taunt is super important. When dealing with teams or attacking... Stealing their taunt off the guy they actually want you to attack and letting him attack whoever with range and cleave and other stuff, like, and this. I don't know if these, and maybe that's my clarification I need, is they don't care about taunt. Maybe they do, but this stealing taunt and messing up their board on our attacks, I think is where we want to be. So, I know I have second mama here, but I think it's this. I think that's where we're at. As far as board position is concerned, he gains cleave. I want him to be attacked early, so on the backswing, he can cleave something. So I want him to either be attacked early and then be able to cleave. So this guy being in the back, we're putting him in the corner because if he's stealing taunt, I want him to only be affected here. Actually, this might be better because then the barrier will take a hit. I think that's the correct board positioning because this is on this. I think this is how I want the board. I know this guy's gonna get eaten from the capture, but I mean we're not gonna face this every time, and it looks like their build kind of stopped. So. Yeah, getting range, cleave, multi-strike on that was huge. Our stuff didn't evolve as much, but I think we kind of nailed what we were aiming for with Nords here. So, heyo! Alright, I think that's a solid team. I think our choices they worked out. We also used up a couple of teams that weren't great. Honestly, probably our better defensive team at the moment. And now we are diving into battle number 3. We're gonna go pirates and then maybe scam if it ever thinks about showing up. So, strap yourselves in. This could get dicey. 2 weakest damage. I might just take tempo to survive. Give 2 coins for every you spent this turn. I'm gonna be spending all my coins aggressively. Not that you usually don't, but like, let's just go with the damage. All right, so not a great start.
Let's begin.
We're taking the cost upgrade. For pirates, not for scam. We take this. It becomes a 4-3 on attack. This doesn't. I think we're taking this. It gets bigger with the damage, and if we get the swing, you know, unfortunate they had a 6-3 or whatever, but it's fine. Ooh, 3 teams won actually. Not great, but.
Hey,
we're still going up here. Taking. I think we're taking treasure for Baywatch Pirates. And plunder abilities that I can use. Cost reduction would also be nice. I think cost reduction is probably just the right choice. I know it's like Pirates and Scam have this competing, you don't want to upgrade your shop, but Pirates you need to go to 5 as quick as possible. That's not great for the home team. We need to buy stuff here. Get a copy of Random Ally, double stats. We might just take this and use it here. And sell these two and... we're definitely buying this. It's more of... we selling this and then getting a copy and tripling it. I think so. Feels a tad aggressive, but we need to make it out of rounds here, and the cat on the board didn't do a whole lot. We didn't take plunder for this guy, so I think it's probably this guy to remove 1-drops, and he's a 5/5. So first strike him. First strike him. Tie. We needed a win there. Oh, we really needed a win. Because we're only shop 2 and... I think we're still going up here. They're all at 1. Am I crazy? Okay. I mean, I'm going up shop here. It's more of, am I going up and re-rolling, or am I taking this and just pumping team? Because these are going to summon at least 3 guys. I'm not taking that. I think it's get the coins for upgrading shop here. I could reduce shop, but I want to reduce 4 to 5 with this, because I might just sell this and then reduce shop by 8 rather than 6 coins. And then... is there a world where we I think it's just take tempo. Tempo here. Playing that in position 1. And no demon on 3, which is unfortunate. Okay, they have an 18. We need... alright, we're fine here. Good. Good. Alright. Alright, so what's our... this guy's still on 1. Just flood the board or something?
You did it!
Barriers... okay. Let's just assume we have to win to get out of here. Barriers or coins? Coins we could spend 2. And then fill our hand again and reduce shop and go from... barriers? What do we need barriers on? We don't want barriers on jokers. Or gargoyles. I think it's just coins. We could just spin the shop here and try to hit scam. But I think we're going to 5 and then still going primary route of... okay, so this will reduce it by 4. We sell this. Actually, I'm more tempted to sell this, honestly. We sell this because this helps clear our shop of the small stuff for at least a couple turns. So, like, it's a little bit better for what we're trying to do. And then maybe we hit a Garg. So we sell this. We have 6 coins. Or 6 here. We reduce it. We go to 2. We upgrade. Discovering in tier 4. A golden unit would be great, but we need the Joker. Slash... yeah, we're just looking for a Joker on that. And then we could fill our hand, but we can also go... I'm tempted to buy stuff here or re-roll a couple of times. Buy a couple things to make sure we get out of this round. Because if we end right here, I'd be really sad. Have anything in hand? We could buy this for money next turn. I think we're gonna do that. And we're gonna roll once more here. And I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna buy here.
Now this calls for a
So an
ritual.
investment into my board,
Or
but hopefully
a
an
giggle, I
investment
suppose.
to winning this handily and not having any problem. That actually getting stats for my hero is great. Beautiful. All right. Got out of that. We're also tier 4. And we're going against a tier 2. So either they have an amazing board or they
The Almighty
petered
favors
out.
you,
We're
child
taking
of
this. We're trying to do scam. Our ninjas are not great. I think we're doing this for coins. Like, I could take Shuriken here. Then I'm buying stuff to try and play Shuriken. This just gives me whatever. And I think that's where we're at. So now we are firmly... Alright, we're going to get 3 coins here. And capture shenanigans is not what we're after. We're going to do treasures here for keywords. Let's hope. Alright, give me Leviathan, Seraphine. That's a start, not a great one though. This is also fine. I might just buy that instead, honestly. It's just trying to tell me to take sure. But we're going to try and make a big one here as our backup strategy. So I think this is a 1, 2. I'm not selling that. Like, that's just. We're gonna take this for the kickstart. Well, we don't have any kickstart, and this works immediately with Seraphine. So I think this is where we're at here. We could start re-rolling more aggressively. I would need to sell this. He's going to open 1 treasure, which is going to trigger random keywords, which we don't want to do too aggressively. If he attacks twice, then he's using up 3 attacks out of a singular unit. That should be fine. We should be fine here. Yeah, their board is really good, but they petered out. So, like, we get a half decent board, we're beating this person, no questions asked. We haven't even gotten hit with. Yeah. Alright. I really hope they don't have a good board, if that's who we're going. I don't think we'll go against him. I think we're going to get someone here. Alright. More spells. Alright, we are digging hard for our strategy here. So let's start by selling this. We're just gonna play him. Okay. Ib Leviathan. That is a stat stick I'm going to want. There's a Garg. Okay. There's a Seraphine? I think it's selling this now. We're gonna play this. We're gonna use all these coins. So that way we have space in our hands. We don't need that because we have this now. 1, 2. This doesn't actually work the way we want it to. I'm tempted to sell. I would have to sell 2. Pirate attacks might be okay. No, I mean, we're committed at this point. This guy is stalling for us, but I think we're committed here. So 1, 2. That's fine. It's not great. We taking Kahuna here? I think we are for a potential triple reward.
This card radiates destiny, my child.
So unfortunately, not getting we are keeping Garg. Trying to get Garg again is so annoying, so I think this is no, we're gonna sell him. We're committed. We are full committed. Good easy battle. Let's get some free traps, some leveling. Yeah, this is also a reason to put him on the field. Let's get this extra additional leveling. And cleaving him was not great. I wanted individual attacks, sir. Why can't these guys just listen? Tell me. Why? Okay. I need Leviathan. I mean, I'm taking it if it shows up. We do have many pirates. There's a triple. That's great. Now give me what I need. Please give me Leviathan. Give me a pirate, please. These are all bad for us. They just don't help. Open 4 hold triggers. I'm not putting the second Garg into play. I might put this into play just for stats reasons. I think we're just putting that into play for stats reasons. Alright. Kickstart, not great. Hey, he took a shot. And that barrier took a shot. It's great for us. Kahuna dying there is really bad for us. Okay. Now we're definitely gonna take a loss here. Ooh, soak shot. Nice. Okay. Return ally to hand. Random keywords. At this point, we would... I don't think we're gonna bounce a Joker. I think we would just play something to discard it. So I think trying to get a random keyword on something is better. I don't think we're going for any random keywords on this.
Oh, the stars align,
like
and fortune bows before you.
All right. This, we have 2. And now we're entering dangerous territory of... Oh, this game. Oh, this game. It's like... having a golden Garg... would be nice, but I don't have any... I haven't seen any jokes roll across the shop, or at least I haven't been paying attention well enough. I think we're selling second one here. I know that feels weird. Or maybe I want to gold in this and get a triple as well. This would be nice. It's like, I don't know, only to say only 4/4, but like having these shoot is so much more valuable as a double. So selling the second one here, I think, and maybe I shouldn't be going for the scam stuff because I have like a decent team going, but I'm also backup strategies. I have this. I don't know. I've just tried to go pirates a lot, and it just really falls apart because you just don't get the Leviathans, and that we right now don't have a Leviathan. These 2 units don't do a whole lot. This guy is carrying the world with 5 on his back, and it's still not a 6th one to actually trigger this each turn. So like we're still in a bad place, and our units aren't leveling a ton. So I'm still very much like, if we can get scam here. Now this is a reason to take that, because we're in pirates, territory. This is just gonna take shots. Only having 3 pirates a maximum attack, plus maybe a 4th. Am I putting the second one into play or this into play? Kickstart? I don't have any kickstarts yet, but I will. I think we're doing this. I don't know. This feels like the scam is coming together. Golden on Seraphine is huge. Wow, the double freaking Dory, stop it! Yeah, I knew we were taking a loss from the best person in the lobby, so. Alright, let's keep going here. So, we need Leviathan, and we need him now. I'm tempted to take this. And then if we find a Joker, we can immediately sell and discard.
Shh. The spirits whisper.
Sheesh.
They say you owe me a tip.
I mean, this gets us a shot at Leviathan. Leviathan! Let's go. Alright. Easy. Easiest game of my life. So now Garg is in the way, but I mean, I'm not getting rid of Garg. So this Kahuna, this is the tension is this opens 5, but this kickstarts an additional 4 if he is alive. Or this. So I think Kahuna, he has Golden, he has Cleave, he has Taunt. I think this might be getting additional 4 during combat, especially if I get a second one of him. Let's see what we get here. Nothing. It's edge. So the question, I think it's we're selling this. We can always rebuy this, and at low levels, it doesn't matter as much. Alright. Alright, please. Shoot something of value here. Actually, him taking the... I need you to overwhelm and kill like 3 of these guys. That was not great. Shooting a trap feels so bad. Killing a heckle been really nice, but cleave the back line, please. This doesn't cleave the back line. Alright, we got out narrowly, but we're running out of time if we want to transition to scam, which is kind of where we're at. Trigger a death ability. If I discard... Alright, this is an actual question here. If I get a Joker, I discard it, and then I trigger the death ability, then I can have another... Then I can turn this into a scam build really quickly. Or I could go for like a golden Leviathan, but I could also die here immediately. I think this feels like the obvious play, but in actuality, I think it's actually this. For Garg, because I have the discard, I just need the Joker. I'm taking that. And I'm hoping for a Joker, and I'm hoping for Revive, and we're just... we did not lose. Joker 1 time. Alright. I think we are hoping we need a Joker here.
A small step. The road of destiny is long.
Joker. Joker! Dude, we're so close to getting our scam build going. Now we need to survive 1 turn. Alright, survive 1 turn, please. Kickstart 5, 6. Alright, we need That is a lot of boys. Okay. And girls. Our gargoyle carrying us. Look. I'm not saying... Dude, I don't want to fight him. Alright. Gargoyle. Or not gargoyle. Joker? Our stats are just really poor. I'm not going to triple this. This may be greedy. Their second... Okay. Here's the question. And this is essentially the game now. If we freeze on this, are we selling to buy it to try and win? Or are we selling and buying or leaving it as is? I think we're doing this. So he's got goblins. I'm gonna put the overwhelm in the first lot, and hopefully this goes first. Well, this opens 4 Baywatch treasures. I think you always have to do this. I think we have a scam build almost ready. Our pirates are just not leveled enough, and this guy, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this was gnomes. Oh, that's right. This is not goblins. I'd almost prefer goblins here. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Like, all right, he has overwhelm. Please kill everything. Did we just? Okay, we're alive. All right. If you're not, all right. I didn't freeze it. Oh man. Okay. That one's probably on me. I mean, probably, but yes, that was me. All right. I need a Joker. Please. There's a Bjorn. Okay, we can beat this. I think we're buying the Bjorn because we're assuming we're gonna play scam build. Okay. Now we need Joker. And we're all dressed up and almost nowhere to go. Okay, we should clean this out. I think we beat this one before. We should be fine here. So what's a good one to kill in the back corner? Ugh. Golly, man, this has been so stressful. This is so stressful. I'm trying my best out here. Alright. I need to see one Joker. I might have to review the tape to see if I even have seen a Joker. Come on. I just need a single Joker. We're not buying. Holy cow. Give a Joker. Give a Joker, please. I just need one. Think of my family. Oh man. Alright. I need to win here, and that was terrible for us. What a heartbreaker. Did we just get lucky on that last round? Man, I am so annoyed. It's not even... It's just... I don't want to talk about my decisions here. I'm so sad. Like, the scam build was there if we find a single Joker. I sell, I discard, I put Bjorn into play, and we're off to the races with a good scam build. Oh, man. We had so many hits to hit it there, too. That feels so... And there's just nothing. There's just nothing underneath this, either. Which is really kind of the kicker. Like... As far as our team's gone out, I know this is a long video. I'm gonna cut it out here in a minute. Yetis came together. Enjoyed that. It was great. This one, kind of annoying how all my good teams were together. I tried the dragon build, and it was okay-ish. It'd probably get eaten by a lot of builds. Like, these are not great for defenses. This one, really sad about where we landed. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it if you made it to the end of the video. It like, comment, subscribe. It really helps. I'm gonna keep trying to put out, you know, my videos and clan wars and stuff. And I'm always trying to make my content better, and that's why I've been working on a model. I think it adds a little bit more to it. I'm gonna keep trying to add stuff. I might start adding stuff on the screen from like builds I'm trying to attempt or things we've used. So that might be coming. I gotta put some work and thought into how I want to do that, or if at all, if I think it doesn't add to the content. But I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one for the attacks.